So this park is known for some of the most beautiful city views. It's a place where people often gather to watch the sun go down. Today, though, we've seen many showing up here with some pretty high quality cameras just to snap a photo of the hazy skyline. You can see the thick air still hovering over the downtown core. The density of the smoke is expected to intensify tomorrow, and people are still being advised to stay indoors as much as possible.
These are record levels of air pollution that we've had across the province in the last little while.
The hazy air and smell of smoke has been intensifying since Monday, and now Toronto has hit a level 7 on the air quality index, meaning high risk to health. And according to Environment Canada, air quality will plummet even further tomorrow.
Thursday and Thursday night, we're looking at a 9 and an 8 in the forecast, which are also in the high risk category.
Most school boards across the GTA are heeding the warnings, with the TDSB announcing tomorrow's outdoor activities, including recess, athletic events, field trips, and local school events, will be moved indoors or rescheduled, and says it will be monitoring the situation for Friday. Spokesperson Ryan Bird tells me every school now has HEPA filters, and there have been major upgrades to ventilation systems across the board.
So we've taken a number of steps over recent years, particularly since the beginning of the pandemic, to upgrade the ventilation and the air quality within our buildings. And that fortunately does pay off on days like these, which I don't recall ever happening before.
Right now, the people in the highest risk category are those with lung disease, heart disease, pregnant people, children, and the elderly.
We were just talking to our server when we were just having lunch, and she was talking about how working outside has been really hard for her now because she deals with asthma, but she hasn't been acting up, but now it's been acting up because of the air quality.
And these warnings should be taken seriously, according to public health expert Jeff Brooks. While many may not be fazed by this bout of bad air, others will have serious issues.
Public health wise, we can expect that this is contributing to an uptick in people visiting the emergency department, hospital admissions. We know that in looking at past forest fires in Canada, that it'll increase the rate of mortality. And also those who are really feeling it will likely really suffer and need to use more of their medications to cope.
Brooke is hoping this wave of pollution over the GTA will be short-lived, but worries it could become a more common occurrence.
But we do know that if we were to take samples of your blood or my blood today, that we would see that there's increased inflammation in our bodies, and that increased inflammation is something that over time, if it persists, does lead to chronic disease. I think it's more important that we have conversations about whether this is the new normal or not with climate change, and thinking about not wanting this to happen again.
We will be dealing with this smoke and haze for a few more days. Environment Canada telling me that a new weather system should be pushing through this weekend. Some cleaner air, some fresher air, and that hopefully by Sunday, the air quality advisory will be lifted. Until then, though, the City of Toronto is making some changes to its city-run daycare operations and has canceled some recreational and cultural programming.